Hello, my creative friends. I wanted to give you a quick little update and let you know what's going on. This is the last time you will see this on this channel because we're moving. We are moving to a dedicated space that we're going to be creating specifically for the screenwriting stuff, help, advice, trainings, interactive feedback, all sorts of stuff, YouTube content, more free content, more of everything. So I just wanted to give you a quick little update of where we've been, what's happening, what I'm building, and why you might care. So first things first, the screenwriting show. I love that format, and there is something very valuable about that, but that was not actually what I had in mind for that show. I am retooling that show and will be bringing the live screenwriting show back to YouTube probably sometime around mid-2022. That's the current plan based on everything else that's happening. Here's what happened. I had this idea for a much more succinct show, a show with specific sections, and we would do this and we would do that and we would do that. And simply putting that show together just required a lot more than I anticipated going into it. So to try to solve that problem, to try to do those things that would make that show work, I had to take a step back and take a bigger look at what I'm doing and why I'm doing it and how to move forward from here. And the first thing that occurred to me is that I wanted to write a new book called Breakthrough Screenwriter. It's a book that I'm working on now, and I hope to have released in the coming months. The idea behind it is that wherever you are right now, if you're not where you want to be, you're stuck somehow. And whatever it is that is blocking your path from getting where you're trying to go, we need to break through that roadblock to achieve whatever goal you've set for yourself. So Breakthrough Screenwriter is the all-encompassing book, strategy, concept, idea that I'm going to present to you. I wanted to do something simple, easy, quick, effective, low cost, all that. But I also realized that there are some key mission critical components of screenwriting that if you don't break through the problems on those specific things, it's going to trip you up. For example, concepts. If you have a concept and you start learning how to write a screenplay and you spend 6 months or a year trying to work on your screenplay, and then at the end, you discover that the concept itself was a little bit too weak and it was never actually going to sell to anyone anyway. Well, wouldn't it have been better if we could develop a breakthrough concept before you start doing all that work? And I thought there are things like this: pitching, log lines, character development, dialogue, scenes, plotting. So what I thought is, why don't we just take those things and burrow right into them and figure out how to break through those things. And so I've developed a new series called the Breakthrough Sessions, which are small group, interactive, intensive workshops. I'll basically map out, here's how to do this, and then we'll do it in real time. And then as we do it, and I can see what challenges or problems arise, what stumbling blocks the writers have in their own minds, and we can obliterate those things right there on the spot so that by the end of the workshop, they actually have their breakthrough concept or a breakthrough understanding of how to pitch their project or whatever the element might be. And so as I started thinking about doing these breakthrough sessions, I wanted to make sure that the content was available to people on a regular basis. So I thought, why don't I create a sort of monthly subscription to the breakthrough sessions so that each month you'll have access to that stuff. And this evolved into an idea for basically a sandbox for breakthroughs. If you don't have the thing that you want, the thing that you're dreaming about, that target that you're aiming for, if you don't have that right now, there is something standing in your way of getting that, whatever that thing is. And it's going to be different for different people. It's going to be different for you at different stages of your journey. But if we can figure out what that thing is and then just figure out how to break through that so that we get to the next level, that's really what we're trying to do here. So what I've decided to do is build a space that I call the Breakthrough Space, where every week we'll get together, we'll figure out what your obstacles are, and we'll break through them right then and there to keep you moving forward. It'll be available on a subscription basis so we can keep the cost low, help as many writers as possible. You can learn as we help other writers break through their obstacles. With a dedicated space, we'll be able to dig much deeper, go much further create content and help and guidance and tools for you constantly. Now, once this is all up and running, one of the things we'll be doing in the space is creating new content for the YouTube channel. Tips and tricks and suggestions and advice and help and feedback and all the stuff that I have wanted this channel to be since its inception. We'll finally have a way to do that on a regular basis. Now, in the meantime, while I've been working on all this stuff, I have also launched a new daily screenwriting email prompt. So if you want a nudge, some sort of idea, perspective, thought that I have that day that I turn into a prompt for you, something that can nudge you and encourage you to spend 15 minutes each day or more, if you can afford to spend that time actually writing. Wouldn't it be nice to have on your phone or on your computer a daily reminder to actually take some action today? That's what the daily screenwriting email prompt is all about. Now, that email list is free to join if you join us before the book is released. Once the book is released, I'm planning to turn the email prompt into a subscription-based newsletter as well. Whew, is that everything? I think that's everything. We have a new version of the Weekend Screenwriting Workshop coming soon. Of course, we're working on and building Fast Screenplay version 2.0, so that is going to be taken to the next level. The book, the space, the breakthrough sessions, the daily email prompt, the upcoming YouTube content. I think that covers everything. So I want to say thank you so much for being a subscriber to this channel, or if you've stumbled upon this video, for finding us here. Look around. There's like 100 hours of content on this channel, plenty of stuff. The daily email is a nudge that will help you every single day. Be sure to join that and have a wonderful holiday season. We will see you in 2022 with a different background and a different space that we are going to build, probably DIY style. I might do some documenting of that as well. And we're going to turn this into something truly extraordinary. I want to get into production by the end of 2022. So hopefully you'll join me for the ride. We've got some cool stuff coming ahead. So make sure to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Have a happy, healthy, safe holiday season. We'll see you in the new year.